Hello, welcome to the channel. Today I'll try to implement some kind of an AI running or activity coach that goes and connects to Strava or Garmin and gathers the data and then provides some kind of a program in 1 hour time. This came to me from a friend who asked if it would be possible. I'll just try to see and I'll do everything from scratch. Well, not everything though. I have my agent toolkit that I use for all of my implementations. I have VS Code, so I'm just going to start from scratch and create all the repo and everything. So here's my timer, 1 hour, let's go. Okay, the first thing I'll do is create a folder. Challenge, what challenge? Activity coach. What? Nice, I already have one. Cool, I'll remove that. Coach, coaching app. Cool. I trust myself. Yep. So what this is going to do is create all the .github and .vs code configurations. Which simply goes into the .github folder and then takes all my instructions, skills, everything else. Feel free to explore this. Using Claude Opus 4.7 as my model. And I have my Copilot instructions, MCP servers, extensions, all provided here. Okay, so I'm gonna go into plan mode. Right. So I want to build, let's make this a web app first. Build a web app. Collect data from Strava or Garmin. Based on my historic activities. I'm about to generate a program running like something AI services for what to use. What else do I want to use? HRV, sleep, recovery metrics to influence my Okay, let's see what this is going to come up with. Now, the model is going to start asking me questions. Where do I want to host this? Container apps, AI Foundry sounds like a good idea. You know what? Let's do it local only, self-hosted. Next.js, yeah, no preference. Which data sources first? I think Strava sounds nice. I did integrations with Strava before. Garmin Connect was a pain. Let's do all. Yeah, let's do Garmin and Strava first. Cool. Plan generation, daily readiness, conversational coaching chat, workout summary. Okay. I don't think this is going. Wait. Cool. Voice. Nah. This should be multi-user. Running, cycling, swimming, strength. Yeah, let's stick with running and cycling first. Pre-structured workout to Garmin Connect. Meh. Maybe. Calendar. Okay. Not really sure. Let's do app first. Okay. Okay, here we go. Beautiful blockers. Okay, then we don't push workouts to Strava, and we can do, yeah, we can leave out the Garmin Connect. But I think I saw some integration points to custom Garmin connections, so maybe we can do something like that. Yeah, let's wait. Okay. This sounds good. Okay, manual check-in for version 1. Confirm yes. AI provider, Foundry agents. Yes, this is gonna go and deploy to AI Foundry. Yes. So manual check-in for V1. Azure AI Foundry agents is fine. MIT license is okay. License should I go for? Yeah, MIT is fine. And now I'm also going to check short. This is the flow I want. The user syncs, fetches their data from Strava. So then we do like a goal setting, sub 2-hour half marathon. They select their commitment, no, weekly training commitment, 2 days a week. Suggests the training plan for the coming 8 to 12 weeks. Anything I'm missing? What are the guardrails for programming? I'm just trying to figure out how the coaching or the programming is going to be. This looks cool. I think we should add all of these. Physiological guardrails, daily adjustments. This is pretty cool. Agent policy guardrail. Yeah, okay. Yes. Implement all of these. Now we're still in planning mode, and we are 15 minutes in. Okay, start implementation. This is probably going to take a while. So for this, I think this is initially going to just work on my own laptop, on my own machine, and then maybe in the coming phases, maybe in part 2, if there will be a part 2, I'll try to implement this and make this available publicly. Yep. Yeah, I'll probably use GPT-5.4 as my model. I'm intentionally not stopping the video for you to see the full flow. I don't want this to be like I'm pausing the video and then something gets created along the way and we just miss. I just want this to be a full 1 hour video just to make sure we can see how much we can cover. And the thing that I like about this model is it says I'll do it in parallel batches per layer to be efficient. So this is not just working on one particular thing, it's just working in parallel as much as it can, which is the agentic development method. So I have all of these agents here, like the UX agent, security reviewer, repo architect. And I also have some agents in, where's that? In the awesome Copilot repo, which is already running. And then I have Playwright, which is the testing MCP server. I have, what else? Sequential thinking, Microsoft Docs, of course, Azure's MCP server, GitHub MCP server. Yeah. In a little bit of time, this is gonna go all green. This is gonna say, yeah, I'm done. One thing that I'm wondering is how the Strava API is going to handle all of those requests, because I think they have a hard limit. They have like a rate limitation, of course. So I'm not 100% sure if we can get all the years worth of data in one go. So let's say, yep, there we go. Not a single line of code was created that day, or was typed that way that day. The thing I like about this is the test cases are also being created, because in my instructions I have create test cases, and you'll see in the end that I also have create agents that create architecture, create deployment scripts, create what else? Yeah, all the documentation, and also even security guardrails, like security requirements. That's pretty cool. I just wish I had more coffee. 23 minutes in. Yeah, simple process rate limiter aware of Strava's request. That's just perfect. It's because the agent went into the Strava's documentation, the API documentation, and got that from Strava. Probably this is Strava. Exactly. 25 minutes in. Yeah. Final batch. Let's go. Okay, let's go. What's next? Now, core pack enable MP. Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's continue. I'm not gonna do these manually. I'm specifically going with the manual approvals because I just want to see what it's doing. Otherwise, I just go into the autopilot mode where it just creates everything. Gets all the approvals. Okay. So here resolve this, that, okay, resolve downloaded progress. Now I have newer versions of these, so I generally want these to be available. Check if the latest versions can be used. Because new version means better security, right? Generally. Pretty cool. Go one more time. "30 minutes in, we're almost there." Okay, we need white 6.42. Let's see if this is gonna succeed. Okay, much better. Okay. So just one thing that I don't want is I don't want to last year. Okay. Checking, type check done, type check failed. Going once more. This is just the initial setup. Yep, exit status 2, type check done, again failed. Let's see. I still didn't prompt this yet because I just want everything to be stable first. All right, testing now. Nice. Let's switch this now, and I want to make sure we have a barely running instance by the end of 20 minutes, the coming 20 minutes. Nice, it's already 3 months. Yeah, perfect. Now what's next? Make sure we have a running MVP. What's next? Yep, Strava sync, 90 days. Beautiful. Yay. We don't need a Postgres instance for now. Maybe we can have something running locally. Because we don't want to have something running at an enterprise level for the time being. Gap, what's missing? Can't boot without these initial Prisma migration. Okay. Right. Run an NPI. Okay. Local provisioning, local secrets. Sounds cool. Functional gaps for a usable demo. Okay, let's go. So here, number 1, 2, 3, 4 are what the agent, what the model can do. 5 and 6 will figure out. Yes. This will also figure out. No Postgres running. Bootstrap, cool. Docker compose. Maybe we can just. I think I have Docker running. Yeah, I do. We can maybe create this within Docker. Yeah, I think so. Coaching app. There we go. Yes. Is this running? Redis and Postgres at the same time. Okay. Mm-hmm. I think another one is being started for now. Let's see. No, this is starting in some other node. Okay. Yep. 16 minutes. Build failed. Perfect. So secure. At least this is the running locally. This is where I need to be a little bit more careful. Yeah, I'll change this to 5.4. Whoa. Let's clarify one thing. I think this is we're missing something here. I want the app to do the programming. There's not going to be a coach. doing the programming. Let's see. Yes. Yes. Okay. We have 12 minutes. I think we can still make it. What changed this round? YAML file. Okay, fine. Type green. Run the MVP. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now we just need one more thing. I just would like to make sure this works. Now we have the Strava client ID, client secret, settings API. Copy. Okay, token encryption. NextAuth, same command. 2 terminals. I think I'm gonna do these offline, just due to security reasons. Yeah, 5.4, cool. AI does the programming. Let me verify the language implying correctly. AI persona. Yes. 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 What's next? Check in daily adjustments. Okay. How do I do you? Okay. So yeah, we need these. What about Strava integration? I think this is gonna be tight in 10 minutes, but let's see. So I think I'm gonna do the Strava integration where, yeah, let's build some pressure. Need some Strava creds. Okay, we will. Blocking, yes. Onboard form. Plan API. Yeah, let's start with sign in. No, let's do today's session. I think we have that. Check-in works. Blocking. I think, yeah, okay, let's start with Strava sync. I think that's the most important thing. Then we can figure out the rest. I think, okay. Just go in another tab. Go to Strava. log in. Seven minutes. Settings APIs. Okay. Strava. Yep. I have an API registration. I'm not going to show that part. Yep. I have a client ID and a secret that I will put in the environment variables. I don't know if I should do it. Yeah. I'll just do it. I'll just pause a little bit and then come back. Yep, pause works. Okay. Yes, I am trying to see if Strava works. Connect with Strava. Okay. Oh. Ah, okay. Okay. Going offline. Haha, failed again. 15 seconds. Did I fail or did I succeed? You tell me. Yeah, I think I failed. Okay, fine. I think I'll just take a little bit more time to make sure this syncing works. But that's gonna be it. And probably next week I'll try to move on to the next bit. And if you have any other ideas that you want to share with me so that we can maybe tackle in the next week or in the next one of the videos, if you're interested, let me know. Thank you. I'll still wait for this though. I'll just make sure we can connect to Strava and sync the data properly. Yeah, this is why this all happens, because the context is just way too big, and we just need to make sure. Yeah. When the context gets too big, we have too many tokens and this conversation needs to be compacted, which it already is, right? So now this is gonna still continue. This is something else. Token exchange now works. I think we got somewhere. Okay. Let's see if this is gonna work. Whoa, something's happening. Sign in work, dashboard, course errors are okay, but flow itself. Let's see. It's syncing. Weight training yesterday, run rate yesterday, yes? Ha 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 ha. Nice. What do we do now? Check in. Sleep readiness, sleep hours, not sick, not injured, mood, meh, soreness. Hey, this is what I want to change now. Before we proceed, I want to figure out where my application architecture, scripts, everything is. Why isn't this? Yes. Okay, so few things to change in the daily check-in. I want to select not to manually enter information as much as possible. KK. Yeah, this failed because this is gone. Now it's getting filled in. It's gonna compile. Yes, yes, yes. Failing big time. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stop right here once this is done. Since we have the check-in process finished. Okay. Yay. Sleep. Nice. How do you feel? Cool. Good. Okay, great. Swear. None. Sleep. Great. Yeah. Perfect. How do you feel? An 8 out of 10. Sleep. Okay. Soreness. Mild. Mood. Meh. More details. Nah. Submit check-in. Okay. So how do I go back to the main screen after daily check-in? I think that's a problem. Dashboard. Yeah, okay. So the check-in also shows on the dashboard. Dashboard link up top. Yes, calendar, coach. Yeah, we'll go back to that because that's AI infused. This is only 6 CTL, ATL, BSP. I don't know what these are. Fitness shows these, but I don't understand what they mean. I seriously have to stop now. It's been, what, 65 minutes. Fitness fatigue form, nice. I'll try to sync again. Sync queued, let's see what's gonna happen. These are the two last implementations that I'm doing, then I'm gonna completely stop. So what I'll do is in the recent activities, show the number of calories burned here somewhere, because I like that. And also, I'd like to see a full list of activities. And also, I would like to see a full list of activities. Okay, once this is done, I think I'm going to post it, or yeah, what I'm gonna do is I am going to make sure this is available in the GitHub repo, the coaching app. So I'll also leave it in the description. I'll leave the main repo for the Copilot toolkit agent or agent toolkit. That's gonna show. Yeah, so I think next week we're just gonna continue with the rest of the implementation. Thanks for watching. I'll still wait for this to be completed. Just perfect. Thanks all. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.